And no script by neither one of them.
Yeah. We all think shit.
We just had to figure out why this motherfucker was y'all did.
She left me, she regretted I'm that nigga. We all on drink loaded, but loaded guns with us. I drop a bag on your head before I drop my pistol. This for my granny and my mama, my big sister. Wow. I ain't the same nigga I used to be. They say I'm mature. Then when I still popping these pills, she said, baby, I...
Like we be talking now. Ain't nobody be on there yet. See what I'm saying?
Back.
You gotta be jumping into it. We just ain't got no script in front of us.
It's just bad. Here we go.
Last time I came, every night, we gonna tell you what, something I want to always try to do.
What it?
Always try to beat 9 o'clock, because we don't want to get caught up at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? They knew the hour, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my bad.
I always pay attention to all this. You don't want to get caught up at 9 o'clock.
She left me, she regretted I'm that nigga.
We
all on drink loaded, but loaded guns with us.
Even though they know a lot
I
of
drop
shit
a bag on your head before I drop my pistol. This for my granny and my mama, my big sister. Wow. I ain't the same nigga I used to be. They say I'm mature. Then when I still popping these pills, she said, baby, I don't know you anymore.
You know that?
She said, baby, I don't know you anymore. I say, all that money, baby, I done changed them. It just changed my coordinate. They diss me, I'm on a clap back. Still mad they ain't important yet. All this water on me, I sell the world. South Pacific in this yacht going up airport. They say, all the money I got just ain't enough for me. I said, no, because I need plenty more. Never ever asked for fame, I just had to vent. My so dark behind this 5%. See, take a look inside that mirror. Do you know who you are? They just tell me I don't know who you is anymore. She like, baby, I don't know who you is anymore. I'm the same nigga I was before I met Pick. I'm the same nigga I was before I met Cena. My little brother say, big brother, I don't know my pops. I said, little brother, look at this fine. I don't know mine's either. Made 100 off of the CPD, said it was low. 22, I went legit, made 100 off shows. Push my body to the limit, see how far it goes. I'm the one that showed them shit they never seen before. I'm the one who came inside their life and gave him hope. Same kid fell with his nose until he overdosed.
So y'all come on in.
Who stayed the same way?
This Open Topics tonight with the What's the Word podcast. I am your host, man. Chris Brown.
My nigga look like Jersey Shore. They say, baby, I don't know
man. Come on in. We'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about.
Yeah.
Make some solutions and all this shit. What y'all think? What could be done? What could not be done? What shouldn't be done?
Most definitely. What's Word on Street podcast? We in here live, baby. And we do it each and every Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, 7:30. You know what I'm saying? What's Word on Street podcast? You are locked in now. We got some great topics, so we got some open topics we're going to be talking about tonight. Y'all come on in. What's Word on Street podcast, baby. What's the word on the street? What's up,
Mic check, right there.
On the street, then a nigga keep
Live, man. What's up? We're up.
Word on the street, yeah, I heard he play for keeps.
Word on the street.
I heard that knock you on your feet. Word on the street, then a nigga keep.
Word on the street.
Yeah, I heard he keep that heat.
Word on the street.
Yeah, I heard he play for keeps.
Word on the street.
I heard that knock you on your feet. Then a gang full of beats, AMG and SRTs. And your bitch is a freak, she pull up, get straight on her knees. Yeah, that's your main squeeze, but these I fuck her with these.
Yes, What's the Word on the Street podcast, man. Welcome to another episode of What's the Word on the Street podcast. I am your host and my co-host,
Boy, PC, Blue Cheese Enterprise. It is with your CBD store, 3315 Hatchcroft Road. Y'all know what it is. Ain't that chain.
If you're out there about, man, in the area, man, 3315 Hatchcroft Road, stop in and check out the CBD products they have here.
If you fuck with CBD product, this is the best place to get them, man. I'm telling you, they got something for everything. So, pretty much, for any pain you got, man, they got something that can ease the pain. So, fuck with these folks at 3315 Hatchcroft Road, your CBD store.
Most definitely, man. Hey, man, we apologize for last night. We had some electronic things going on last night. We weren't able to come on, but we apologize for y'all last night. But we got some good topics we want to talk to you tonight about. We want to get on all of them, man. So much been going on in this world.
Right. What you said?
You know. First of all, things keep happening, just strange things. So we gotta get, God is coming back one day.
Oh yeah.
He's coming back again.
You don't believe that, you already lost.
Yeah, he is coming back.
You don't believe that, you already lost, man. Like, it's things that happening now. Nothing is always used. Nothing now is the unexpected is happening. What I say now.
Right.
At least things you think that's going to happen, they happen. Then they not only happen, they happen in copycat forms.
Right.
It's like when it happens, it's like it could be the most cruel thing or the most abnormal act. But then it's so funny that it's going to happen again, and that's why the world get crazy. Like, it's just crazy when you know something and you really don't have no power to stop it.
Right.
Because how do you have power to stop someone you don't know when it's going to occur?
Right.
It's, when I'm talking in human form, like people walking every day, you don't know what's on people's mind.
Yeah.
On that level of things, it's like issue just went out yesterday at the Campbell Clinic. Y'all hear about that?
Yeah.
Like, you don't be knowing what people going through. Like, they say I'm working with you, me and you work together every day.
Right.
But now we talk or whatever. You know me as a person, what I present to you, what you see to me. But I'm not letting you know everything that's personally going on to me. Or what if I just say if I had something going on, you don't know every burden that's on my shoulder. You don't know how I'm handling it. You don't know what's going on, how I'm ready to release that. Like, you don't know. Right. You don't know. That's vice versa. I'm just talking about people in general.
Right, people in general.
Yeah. Like, we just don't know when shit gonna happen. Like, that shit crazy.
And to know that this just started happening, but it's been happening.
Right.
This is a clinic. This is a patient that visit the doctor there.
Right.
On a regular basis.
Right.
Make sure his medicine is up to par, whatever you have to take.
Right.
So it's just crazy that a person like that is just coming in. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, the charges won't be as what you think it is because he's mental.
Right.
And when you're mental, medicine could have triggered him off, any kind of anything. But it's a sad way to say that a mental person did something like this or kill an innocent bystander, an innocent person. But is it?
That's an easy way to get off too.
Yeah, it's a way to get off.
Yeah. At the same time, like, I don't know the facts. I'm speaking on theory right now. This is not a fact, but I'm saying this is what could be going on.
Right.
Whatever the doctor-patient relationship they had. You saying the level of mentality, he just whatever, that's just something, he's just out of a body mind state and he just did that, not thinking.
Right.
Okay, what about the doctor told him just because he ain't nothing wrong with this man? It's like, I'm knowing, to me, myself, ain't nothing mentally wrong with me.
Right.
And this doctor tells me, I ain't got so long to live, or I'm about to die of this. And I just want to take this out of the doctor. So I got the excuse of by him just telling me that, and my mentality just went to, I can't be held accountable for the action.
Right.
There's a lot, there's a lot that goes on when it comes to legal shit because people try to get out with the mental thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they know he was mental. They know that. Right. So you can't say he was, in their care at all time because how did he get a gun? So he had
to the door with it.
Yeah,
he could, and that's another thing. Like, situation with guns, like all pretty much all the bullshit, how you want to use it, how turn you want to use it, all the mishap, all the terror, all the shedding tears in this world is surrounded by guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, everything's come to gun violence. And that's another thing, like, as we were coming up, you know, we knew about guns. But as coming up in our age, and as we got older, they wasn't, like, we wasn't just paying attention to laws and have-nots and everything you can do now,
Right.
just to not skip all the middle and come up to date, like, putting a gun in your pocket just like putting it on your belt, you know.
Right.
And so they made it so accessible for people to get them, you know. You ain't got to be, you know, you just walk in and pretty much get them. And like the laws, you know, it's a lot had to do with the laws too.
Yeah.
And as future talking, it's gonna be a point when you're gonna have to. It's gonna be metal detectors on every goddamn thing you do.
Right. Right.
Everywhere for you. I don't know if I'm gonna live to see it, nor you. But it's gonna be a point where it's gonna be metal detectors everywhere you go, in every building. Like, it's just gonna be there. How else, you know, you're gonna be able to protect anything?
Well, here's the thing.
You know damn well they're doing it in schools.
Well, here's the thing. My question is like you just said, how did you get a gun inside a clinic?
He walked in and go with it.
Well, they're gonna have to start personal security now on stuff like that. Like,
you know,
like
what's stopping you from walking in?
I'm just saying.
What's stopping you from walking in there
like
with a
going
gun?
to a job every day. Like when I go to work, we go through a metal detector. There should be something up there like that. You know,
That's what I just said.
this ain't the first time a mass shooting done happened. Well, I wouldn't call this a mass shooting, but you know, several things that went on in Collierville.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
How do you prevent that though? There's no way. At this point right now, it's like at this point right now, there's a lot of, you can walk into the grocery, a man, he still can walk in any Kroger right now, and it can repeat itself.
yeah.
There's nothing stopping anyone from walking in the Kroger with a gun.
Yeah.
Not saying that everybody's mind's on the same thing.
Yeah.
But there's nothing stopping. There's nothing stopping that. What's stopping it from happening?
Ain't nothing stopping that from happening because it's a public place.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But places like that, like a clinic like that, that's federal ground.
Right.
It should be security. It should be, you know what I'm saying? And I think all federal buildings should have it.
But there's just no way you can protect. I ain't gonna lie. At the end of the day, though, ain't no way everything can be protected from something that's unexpected, though. Like, you don't, things like that, like, you don't expect to be at work like the doctor was, and a distraught patient comes in or whatever situation, relationship y'all had.
Yeah.
That wasn't expected. You don't expect to be in the grocery store and whoever's working in there, a person working there having a domestic partner at home, and the man or a woman comes to work looking for him and then killing everything until they get to that person.
Yeah.
You don't know when that's going to happen.
No, you don't.
You don't know we can go ahead and eat at one of these restaurants. You just don't know. And somebody could be, see, I'm just giving you theories. You just don't know with the domestic, your relationship, how you going. You out in a restaurant cheating.
Yeah.
And you know, you've been in a fucked up relationship and your wife looking for you.
Yeah.
And she know where you at, she pull up in it and come in the restaurant, shoot.
Yeah.
How can you stop that? You ain't let everybody know everything. Nobody knows that. That's your business.
Yeah.
That's something that comes to a head and that happens behind, closed doors.
Yeah.
But nobody gonna tell you, oh, I'm on my way to shoot up somebody.
Shoot up somebody, yeah.
You know, they do a lot of dumb shit on social media. They will let you know, but they're not. They do it, goddamn, in a way where it's already done. They already at the place where they finna do it at. Right. Or they film it while they're doing it. Right.
Man, I tell you, man, it's just so much going on out here, man. If y'all want to come in on what we're talking about,
but ain't no way to prevent it. Like I said, it's ways to. I ain't gonna say no way to prevent it, but you just can't protect everything.
No, you can't.
It's just no way.
And you know, it's like I said, boy, there's so much going on in the world today now that we just got to stay prayed up, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? The young youth is not like it was when we was coming up.
No.
You know, it's so much disrespectful. You know, youngsters out there that's coming up that don't know the real teaching, the real respect that you're supposed to have for your elders and people.
Right. Well, that's a lot. But you know what I'm saying? Like, now, I don't know. I haven't checked on all the info on the age of this man, but like they say, once again, I'm trying to stay factual so people can relate to it. Put myself in his position. That's all I can do. Like, I know, they say, how I was brought up, which I know my upbringing was pretty good, but I find out I got an illness or whatever. Who can control my mentality? How am I going to react to that, though?
Yeah.
Who can control that? Okay, I'm living like I'm here, like right now. Right now, I'm 47 years old. I don't even feel like it, don't look like it. But they say I find out I got to go to the doctor and find out or whatever, I got so-and-so cancer or whatever, so-and-so baby or whatever. Like, I don't really know my reaction. I can tell you.
Yeah.
I know what I ain't going to go nothing crazy, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I don't know the mentality that's going to take me to. Because a lot of times the mentality of knowing shit, sometimes it's like not knowing is a motherfucker too.
Yeah, exactly.
And knowing really bring you, like, sometimes I would have never, which I never knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it would have been so much on your mind.
That's why I tell you, man, we have to stay prayed up now these days because the devil is a loose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the young guys, man.
Young guys.
You got the young guys stealing these cars, putting innocent people dying. See, this just happened early. Like, it's just so much. Like, and it's so much. Like, what I look at as far as around here in my area, our area, so to speak, this area is not that big. It's not that big for all this shit to be going on. You know what I mean? It's not like one of these big cities. It's just too much. It's like too much bullshit going on in the box.
Yeah.
It's too much bullshit going on inside the box around here. It's like, it's crazy. No, this area is not that big at all. And that's why I look at the point. I look at it like, damn, it's not that big around here for all this bullshit be going on. Like, damn, what's going on? Like, what's really the sign? What is God really trying to tell us? What is life trying to tell us? Like, what's going on? Man, this little Memphis area, it ain't just Memphis, it's surrounding areas too, but by Memphis is a forefront because it has so many positive people. What I mean, we got a lot of positive people, a lot of money.
Henry, I see you out there, Henry. You said,
at the same time, we got known for a lot of bullshit at the same time.
I see you out there, Henry. But you said we can never underestimate the unexpected. Keep your guard.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Henry.
Right, Henry.
Exactly what I'm saying right there.
Yeah. That's
like,
right.
You can't, what did you do?
I mean, I'm just saying, if I was in a place like that, just say if you go in the grocery store one day, you just shopping. You going to get you some some stuff for your house. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, somebody's coming in and let out shoot.
Right.
That's the same situation this is, but he just killed one man.
Right. But
that traumatizes some people.
Right.
When they see stuff like this, especially the older people that work in that clinic, man, that traumatize them, man.
Right. Everybody doesn't handle the situation the same.
Yeah.
Everybody just don't handle it. Like, there's no way for me to say, like, I might be like, oh, man, that ain't shit. But I can't, when you tell me all that, man, that fucked me up in a certain way. I can't say that just because I said it didn't do me that way.
Exactly.
I can't
exactly.
push your feelings away like it didn't, do you that another way.
Exactly, man. We here, man. What's the Word on Street podcast? You see the topic up there, man. We're here Monday through Wednesday from 7:30 to 8:30. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, What's the Word on Street podcast. Big topic tonight, man. We got several we want to talk about. This is one of the topics we just got on. And
it just happened yesterday. And
yeah,
like I said, I had relatives that was in that building, so right. I didn't see it on social media. Somebody called me and told me about it, and I was like, damn. So
when I got home, I seen it.
See, that's a fear for that's a fear from even having relatives in a situation like that.
Yeah.
You got relatives in a situation, a gun in the bag, an armed shooter. Because at first they thought it was more than one.
Right.
Well, I guess you eventually figured out it was only one.
Right.
But you never know what's going on. I guess they were looking at it as a more major situation.
Right.
It was like only one active shooter really. But at first they thought it was more than one shooter when I first got the information.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, it is, man. It is, man. So you know what I'm saying. Appreciate y'all tuning in. What's World of Street podcast, man. It's one of our open topic tonight, man. And I tell you, another police killed someone in Memphis again.
I haven't, man. Lately, I haven't. That happened.
Yeah, it happened. It happened. Actually, Ben Crump had the conference, the news conference yesterday. I haven't read too much up on it, but I know
they were trying to get the lady. I know the Tyrese Nichol civil lawsuit. They were trying to get him to drop that. I remember I was reading that.
Right.
And I know I remember the situation with them, and one of the guys, he wanted to be tried separately, but he ended up changing it. So they all will be tried together. So I don't know what weight that held in the situation. I might start digging a little deeper than that because I don't think another light being signed on that Tyrese Nichol situation, man.
Yeah.
Man, that young man, big ass, you know, with a big ass kid, man. These guys treated him like he was trash, man. Being laughed about this shit, man. That shit really hit him. You just really think about it. You got any kind of heart, any kind of relatives who don't, who really on. Now this is a mental. He really wasn't on his age. He didn't, he wasn't. What he was? How was it? He had the mind of, I think, like they say, like a 15-year-old or something like that. So for them to do that, and make a mockery of him and treat him like that, and then that ended in him being dead, man. That, like, people just really think about it, like, damn, like that's really some cruel shit, man.
Yeah.
Like this guy, like he really was. It's like they really beat up a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. That shit, man, there wasn't no man shit like that, man. No real men do no shit like that, especially not no people, officers supposed to hold up for the law, man. Some suck ass shit, man. That shit there is fuck the law, like, where the morals of the situation? Like, then you talking about officers with a handcuff, man. One man now. That's what keep you about police. I know y'all big gang. Like, we ain't going either though, bro. One thing about it, we ain't going either, bro.
Right.
One thing about it, we men, nigga behind me, we men. I bet you we ain't going. We ain't scared. So I'm standing on everything I say. But y'all ain't really being men though. You fuck being behind a badge, like that many motherfuckers for one guy, and then he was handcuffed.
So, Bull, I'm gonna ask you, how can we make our communities a better, safe place? How can we, as leaders, I've been a community activist, for almost 13 years now, active in my community, and
the most common thing to me for the question, you have to, exactly like we supposed to be the elders or the OGs or how you supposed to be, but it still starts with the kids. Like we have this generation, these guys in their 20s right now, man. They got it. That generation right there, man. They got to be somebody they can relate to. That's the only people they gonna listen to. And then this the heartbreaking part about it. The ones that are relating to them are the ones that are really sending them out. I just gotta go on and say that because it got to be some kind of guidance somewhere. Yeah. Somebody gonna listen to somebody. Yeah. It's got to be somebody that ain't gonna tell you some dumb shit. Yeah. It's got to be somebody that's gonna tell you that not to do something that they wouldn't do. Right. My mentality of leading people, I ain't gonna tell. I don't give a fuck how much money I got or what position I'm getting. I don't give a fuck whatever. I ain't gonna tell nobody to do nothing that I wouldn't do. Right. I ain't sending no motherfucker out, man. It's a week. If we're gonna do it like that, I ain't gonna send these young guys out. So when I said that, but like, if I got that kind of power on them, why don't I put them on a positive track, man, instead of sending them out here, crashing. Right. Send them on something they're gonna send them to hell or jail. Why am I do that? Right. How are you gonna respect me for something they're gonna send you to hell or jail? How am I gonna earn your respect? Right. How is that earning your respect? Yeah. That just ain't gangster. Yeah. But that ain't gangster, man.
No, it's not, man. Like I said, man, great leaders lead, man. And I think we get to have more of our great leaders and activists, man, in our community to try to, make things better. And boy, I like what you and your guys are doing with the backpack giveaway.
Oh, yeah, we've been doing it for a couple of years, man.
What's the date on that?
I think you just put a flyer out. It's the 23rd.
23rd. Okay.
23rd, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. 22nd. Yeah.
Where is it gonna be at?
I think we got him at the event center.
That's 28 Chasey, right?
Right, we're gonna have that better parking lot. I think Mumu doing everything. Shout out to Fernandez, boy. He want to make sure everything keep going. He already bought everything.
Yeah,
he already bought everything. We got to reimburse him.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to wait.
Yeah.
He get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did wait on backpacks, man.
Yeah, man, and it's a great feeling doing that for the kids in the community and seeing the smiles.
Yeah, man, I go both for the kids, man.
On the kids, you know what I'm saying?
Kids,
if you look at it, man.
That's where it starts from. Go ahead. You don't think you say my bad.
You look at it, man. A lot of kids now don't get to grow up with much. As some of them do, but it's in the city life. You know what I'm speaking of.
I know what you're saying.
It's so much, man. And but to do something like that in the community, I think it's great.
Right. Like I feel like me myself. Like I was doing more at one point than I'm doing now, but I'm gonna get back to it because that's where it really starts with the kids. Like, man, I be looking at the effect that I be having on kids, man. They should be doing something to me on the inside, And I know I got a lot of kids that look up to me, they like their own style and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so they do something to me. And so by saying that, why would I want to misguide them or mislead them? Right. I know the way they interpreted me, but I could give them I'm gonna give them a different conversation though.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't gotta lead them to do no dumb shit. But for looking up to me, I'm pick them on a positive. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna be able to come out and say, "Boy told me to do that." Boy I was listening to Boy that I did this, yeah. But Boy they told me to do nothing dumb.
Right.
I bet you nothing he wouldn't do.
Right.
If I give you a plan,
yeah.
But I ain't gonna tell you go out there and crash, man. I just ain't built like that.
Yeah. Gotta stay positive, man.
Yeah.
You gotta stay positive, man. Always keep a positive vibe, negative energy attracts negative vibes.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? When I say negative energy attract negative vibes.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I saw a real post about that. Everybody always talk about matching energy.
Yeah. I
saw a young lady made a post. It was real. She was like, "Fuck matching energy. Shit, I'm gonna keep mine." You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, mine might not be matchable. You know what I'm talking about? Right. Mine might not be matchable.
Right.
Real talk. Fuck matching energy. I'm gonna keep mine.
Yeah.
If you ain't matching from the jump.
Yeah, man. That's what I said, man. It attracts, man. When you're around it, man. That's why you gotta stay positive.
Right, I do that, man.
And, keep God first.
Got to.
Just stay around positive things. Just stay around positive things will happen.
Right.
Man,
get rid of all that negative shit, man. Anybody telling you, get around any negative shit, anybody always talking about anybody else negative.
Right.
Because they wasting too much energy worrying about the next person.
Most definitely.
Right. And when you could be talking about why you and that person, why they ain't talking to you about let's get this business together, let's go invest in that. Right. Why we always talking about what Joe think he is and all that.
Right.
What did they got to do with our come up?
Exactly.
Because we over here slick hating on Joe, because Joe over here running it up. But Joe done made himself conversation instead of we saying, man, what you do with Joe did, man? See, we do so,
Yeah.
No, but our conversation always on the hate, man.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. I can relate to that, man. So many years in entertainment business, I've seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? And been in a lot of situations, so I can relate to all that.
Right.
Yeah, I can relate to all that.
I definitely relate to it,
man.
I can relate to it. Like I relate to it in the stories people won't believe, man. Yeah. Like I ain't never got no legitimate beef with nobody. But everybody ain't gonna like everybody. I respect everybody, even though I might not like how you move.
Right.
But I'm just big on loyalty, though. That's one thing I try to live by, that loyalty shit, man. Because what I mean by that, anything I say, I can repeat it.
Right.
So if somebody else told you, said, make sure you ask me. If I said it, I can repeat it. Because it ain't gonna be nothing but the truth. I know. Shit, you said know the truth about me, say it.
You said Boo Brown. What up, Boo Brown?
What up, Boo?
Oh yeah, positive energy, man. You gotta keep that positive energy, man. There's so much going on, you know. So many people going through things in their life, but sometimes if you want to positive up and you around that, you need to separate yourself from that because everybody ain't in the same situation.
No, man. Some people don't want, it's bad to say everybody don't want you to win, man.
Man,
You got to pay attention to,
yeah.
like, all the small little jokes, man, You got to be solid, man. Get your people around you solid, man. They got your back when you ain't even there, when your back ain't even around.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's kind of nigga I am, man. If I say I fuck with you,
Me
man,
too, man.
I'm gonna speak on you the way that I fuck with you. It ain't gonna be no different. It's gonna be on the way I can speak in front of you. May it be positive nigga. Don't be able to say, well, yeah, that, however. I'm gonna say how I get down with you.
Yeah.
It's just where I am,
Right.
But you got, hey, everybody ain't like that though.
Right. Nah, everybody ain't like
I did a lot of shit. Hell, we all did a lot of shit we ain't proud of. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, almost definitely. Yeah, most definitely. Everybody I done been through something like that.
Right.
So, I can't judge you or nobody else.
I don't like. I don't even know nothing like it's on that positive. That's a good subject, dog. If you ain't on, how the hell are you gonna make it? If it's always on some negative shit, you always on negative. Just think about it. Anybody who been around me was past or around me now, hey, man, they can tell you like, man, I ain't never on no negative shit. I'm always joking. I'm the jokester, really. You know what I mean? I'm the motherfucking comedian. You know what I mean? I ain't got my ass on there, but having fun, man.
Yeah.
I'm the motherfucking jokester.
Yeah.
We don't try to get busy. We can get busy, but don't let it go there. That's all I'm saying, cause we don't like that. We ain't got no cutoff.
Right.
That's why we dodge all this shit. That's why we don't play. Right. We know how we gonna take it down. We're gonna take it down now.
Most definitely, man.
But then we ain't trying to. But motherfucker have to be really a disrespected guys who run like I run though. Man, we on some other shit.
Oh, yeah, man. You just gotta stay focused, man. Whatever you're doing in life, believe in what you're doing. Believe in your craft. I believe in yourself that you can do it, man. Anybody can accomplish anything you put your mind to in this world.
Right.
And I think that's what we need for our young youth more than that. It's just the right teaching. Right. The right way.
Now we gotta start. We gotta start being more serious with it. Most of all, like we talk about it a lot, but we really don't be serious about it. Put the instillment of the knowledge of the shit that we've been through, and just laying on the line. Like I had my two boys. Like I felt like, but one was around me more than the other. I wasn't the best father because, like I said, I came around the street. You know how that shit go.
Right.
But one, he was getting it wrong. Like he was looking, he saw everything I went through. So like he knew what was going on, but he made his decision. He still made his decisions. You know what I mean?
Right.
What could I do differently?
Right. I have kids. I want my kids to be the best in all they do. And sometimes they get to doing things you don't want them to do, or
right.
Whatever. But you try to teach them the right way. You constant. But they like, well, they look at my daddy. You did it, daddy. Like I did it coming up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And and then you feel like, man,
But see, social media is where we people now ain't gonna put everything on this. I can't put everything on social media either on this comment, but social media got everything. Like it's easy to be hypocritical.
Right. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Yeah. And it's real easy. It's so easy. Like 1, 2, 3. Like it's just a touch.
Like
touch
so many. Like you see so many things that are exposed to so many things, even though they might be raunchy or whatever. Right. But they're legal and they make money.
Yeah.
Just from a platform.
Yeah. So
it's so fucking weird with the access of things they got now. Like it just damn. Like how do you explain what road to take and what road not to take? Right. But it's because there's so many avenues now. Like it's so many avenues, and they, even though how you look at it, they're legal.
Yeah.
They might not be the most respectful things.
Yeah.
But there are platforms and whatever websites.
Yeah.
Where people can make money. You know, they make
Exactly. You're absolutely right, man.
You know, the kids got access to seeing this. Accessibility is so easy. It's not the computer no more. It's the phone.
Because that's what they got in their hand all the time, the phone.
The phone is
The phone, man, look, if I lose my phone right now, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'll be gone, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause the devices now, the world today, got people so tuned in to shit like Instagram, Atlanta Housewives, all that shit. You know,
we're so in tune with, you know, I used to like that. I got off there though. But
it'd be a lot of negative energy on that.
Because I thought it just ain't like they wasn't just built to me. I didn't look like this shit. A lot of this shit wasn't just real.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. A lot of that shit just wasn't real, but it's just the way it is. Like somebody else's life is important for millions of people to watch it. You know, it's like,
I mean,
that's what we trying to do. That's what we trying to accomplish.
For people to watch us.
Right. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't be hypocritical. You see what I'm saying?
I can't be hypocritical. That's right.
Like, that's the goal. To get people to follow, to get people to like what you trying to accomplish, right? What you bring to the table, what you trying to bring to the light. You know, that's what we trying to do. So, hey, how can you talk about the next person? You know,
right. You can't talk about the next person. And that's one thing I want to speak on right now, man. People of today being so judgmental to where you'll judge a person that you don't know, and you will go off somebody else's word and say he was this, he was that.
All right. Oh, that's it.
You feel what I'm saying? But you don't know the man. You never been around the man. You don't know nothing about this man other than what they tell you.
Right. That's my assumptions.
You think assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also in the rule of being judgmental.
Same thing. Because
you judging me to be something they told you I was and I wasn't.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So,
that's what they say. People be lying.
People be lying, man.
Don't see who I am for yourself.
Yeah, people be lying.
And then you can know. Like, that's just real. Like, exactly. Why I'm going to go by what this man or they got to say about you when I can just go to you myself? If I'm that worried about it now. If that's what I want to do. If I want to know what Chris is about, why am I at Brian over here? If I want to know, I'm going to go ask Chris. Yeah. If I'm that in tune with want to know who Chris is, I need to ask Chris. And then I ain't got to worry about nobody else's assumptions or nobody else's judgment about Chris, because I done got my own, my own view.
My own view.
But that sounds kind of easy though, but that's not the way it works in real life though.
No, it doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work like that in real life. What we see somebody think that's first thing is I bet she, I bet, like, and then motherfucker, it'll tell you who they're around, and then people mentality and comprehension of things are so fucked up, they'll take that and run with it for and there you go. There you go with a motherfucking reality story. Yeah. And you're in a movie you don't even know nothing about.
You don't even know nothing about it, man. Yeah.
You started in the movie you don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
I've been there plenty of times.
Me too. Yeah, plenty of time. And it happens.
Yeah. I didn't know I started that movie. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know the cast. I didn't know nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm the star. How that work? And I ain't know nothing about nothing. Yeah. Like, it should be weird as hell though. I'm not gonna wait for shit can be rearranged, the negative. That's like all about the negative, like and then people have a different angle, like they might not, if I want to get you, I might not directly do something to you. I might know how to do another little move, but I know it's gonna eventually get to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There'll be no miserable ass move. People that got nothing to do.
Right.
Indirect ass shit.
Right.
I got something against you, but I might not do it directly. I might do it some other way. So I make sure it's gonna affect you though. Right.
Exactly.
It's all miserable moves. Like miserable and broke moves right there.
Miserable people love company. I'm gonna say
that. Another realest shit. Regardless how bad it's gonna be, miserable ain't gonna get nothing done.
Ain't gonna get nothing done.
No, ain't gonna get nothing done.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been around people that I thought was cool with me, but I was doing great things. They wasn't. They was going through several other things, wasn't living right, whatever. So when people are not doing what they're supposed to do, or not successful, or not, you know, just living the way they're supposed to live, and they see another person doing it, and they can't control themselves and not live that way, I think it becomes envy and jealousy involved.
But life, once again, like, so uncontrollable. It's like uncontrollable.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm doing me. I'm doing what it takes to take care of me and mine. What does that have to do with your mentality and your, and your judgment of me?
Yeah.
You feel like I owe you something?
Right.
Like, what's going on? Like, where did that come from? Where did that kind of hate come from? Like, I'm out here, I ain't in your way doing what I do. I'm just that's a mentality thing. Like, I'm doing what I do, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But this bothers you in a hateful way. And I ain't did nothing to you now.
Right.
Nothing to you.
Right. At all. And that's I think it has a lot to do with a lot of violence and miscommunication out here on the streets today. There's so much hatred going on amongst each other. People hating on one another, especially our own kind. And we need to more stick together and help one another, man, because I was just watching a video
Excuse me, y'all.
today online that this guy got pulled over. I think he's from Mississippi. I don't forget where he got pulled over, but they were trying to tell him to get out of the car, and they said that he had a light out.
All right.
That's what they said they pulled him over for, but they wanted him to get out of the car. He was like, well, my light is not out. I fixed my light. I seen you when I came across the street. Y'all watching me. This is the third time y'all try to pull me over. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, they were telling him to get out the car. He was like, no, if I get out of the car, I lose my rights. I give up my right. Not lose my right, but I give up my rights. He said, if I get out the car, I give up my right. He said, you just, this is the regular routine traffic stop. Why do you want me to get out of the car and search my truck? What makes you think my truck is so, suspicious to think some drugs inside my truck? So do you think he was putting his life in danger by doing it? You think he should have just let him search the truck, even though he knew there wasn't no drugs in the truck? Or do you think he did the right thing by standing up and telling them that you did a routine stop? Write me a ticket, let me go. You have no business to try to pull me out of the car and search me. Right?
That's true. I understand.
Yeah.
Now, on the lawful side, if you pull me on, you ain't got to know what's the proper, because you got to have what's the proper cause to want to search behind a busted headlight.
Yeah.
Ain't no proper cause. So I guess, like me, I don't know. Like, if that had been me, it's just put like this, for myself, I pulled over. I know I'm legit.
Right.
And you ain't lying. But I'm not, he said the tail light been fixed though.
Yeah.
So I know you lying.
You know the police.
So the police lying.
He know the police lying. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was standing up to the police. He was like, I'm not getting out of this car. They were like, we're gonna have to pull you out. He was like, no, I want to speak to your supervisor.
I probably would have went through that too. If I knew I was legit now.
The supervisor came. They did not pull the man out the car.
I would have called.
They brought the dogs out. The dogs went around the car sniffing. Then he said, you can open up the back and let the dog in. He said, you can open up the back and let the dog in. He said, I'm online right now. I'm telling you, pull me out of this car, you're going to make a mistake. He said, I already got my lawyers on deck. You finna get sued.
He knew he was clean.
Yeah, he said, you finna get sued.
He knew there was a rat.
They did not pull that man out of the car. And that's what I'm telling you, man. Us as black people, man, stand up for yourself. Stand up for your rights. Don't let these people, man, mishandle you any kind of way. You feel what I'm saying? You got to stand up for your own right. You got to know your rights.
That's true. I agree with that. Now, if that had been me, if I knew I was always legit, and I know they would fuck with me, and I knew I was clean, hell yeah, I would do it like that. But
I'm just saying, man.
I would have handled it like that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know you legit.
He knows he probably in a situation where they been harassing him too.
He said that it's the third time they tried to pull him over. He said, I'm in my wife's car. Y'all pull my wife's car over. This the third time, man. They harassed that man like that, man.
He said, let the dog in. Y'all
He said, open up the door. You can let the dog in, because they had the dog going around the truck at first.
Yeah.
And he said, you can open up the door and let the dog in. I know they mad as hell, man.
A situation where
they know this man clean. They know this man ain't got no drugs in the truck. He offered to open let the dog in to sniff it. That's crazy, man. They knew. That's just like a slap in the face. Y'all can't do nothing to me to pull me over. I'm already gonna sue your ass anyway for pulling me over anyway. And you pull me out the truck, it's gonna be an extra additional lawsuit.
Well, if I knew I was clean, like I would been, that was gonna fit. Like if I knew I was legit, the motherfucker been fuck with me.
Yeah.
And I knew I was able to. If I knew I had all my hell yeah, I would.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. We live for them moments.
Yeah. Oh
man,
man,
we live for them moments now.
Hey, you know he
put them
go.
police in the blender.
You know he got a lawsuit by them just pulling him over, man. And he didn't have a search. He kept on asking. He said, "Do y'all have a search warrant?"
But them motherfuckers, if you call these motherfuckers down here and buy here in DeSoto County, them motherfuckers ain't going for none of that. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what that. But honestly, though, fuck with them police though. Like he know he was legit, and then telling these motherfuckers being honest, telling the truth go a long way too though. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never had no bad experience. I ain't never had no bad experience with police. So yeah. But just the shit you be seeing having other people in the news and the shit like Tyree Nichols. Like that, it could have been me, but I ain't never personally had no bad experience with no.
But I haven't had an incident like that happen to me years ago.
I've had really police, really.
But I have actually
be cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Been ran down by the police and slammed to the ground.
No, I ain't never had that shit.
And three of them stoned me until I put me in the car. One of my community people that knew me pulled up and got in the truck and told me to get off. So they put me in the truck. They put me in the car. Put me in handcuffs. Put me in the car. They took me downtown. Took me to the jail. And actually, I made bond that same day. I got out the next morning. I called the mayor, and he called the chief and straightened all this out. And somebody finna get fired.
Right.
And he told me, Chris, please don't press charges.
Right.
He said, I'll take care of this. And he took care of it, and I actually the offer that slammed me to the ground. That's what happened to me. He pulled a Memphis guy, a guy from Memphis that was coming through New Orleans. Actually he was coming to a party because he was messing with a girl now. And they got into it by with somebody else. And the police pulled up. He pulled up. The dude shot into the kill. Killed the police.
See.
And that's the same guy. The same guy that did it to me. He's dead.
They gunned him down.
Gunned him down.
That shit crazy, man. But like I said, personally, I ain't never had no. I've been pulled over. Everybody know I smoke weed. Obviously, but I ain't know. But other than that, like weed ain't shit now. And like.
What's that, Black Rob? What's up, Black Rob?
What was the thing out of the way? You put it on there. You told that motherfucker glad to read your Bible. But like I said, honestly, when it comes to police, like you hate to see the situation.
Yeah, man.
But personally, I ain't never had no.
I've been in a situation like that before. I'm telling you, I have.
No.
And
I guess it's all about. I guess they human. You gotta remember these are human beings too. So I guess you just never know what they're going through either. I guess you gotta hope you don't get them on one of they fucked up nights and people with a fucked up mentality. They're not no different from us. They just got a job.
Well, here's the thing. I think nowadays they need to be more careful. And
how can you be more careful? But see, look, that's another thing.
Police officers they're hiring.
How can you be more careful when they're making guns so accessible? You see how that shit? See how I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want the crime rate to stop, but it ain't nothing to get a gun at the same time.
No, it's nothing.
You know, you see gun laws being
but see, here's the thing. It's all about politics. This whole world revolves around politics.
Definitely.
And you know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers want to make money. Guns sell.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers out here killing each other. That shit sell. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Guns is I bet you we just look up, do all the history, and start checking up gun sales and all that shit, man. You know, that shit ain't really never talked about. Right. The laws of it. Right. But the monetized part is not. I always talk about the gun laws. Right. But the money part ain't never talked about.
Right. The money part ain't never talked about. You know. Money,
motherfucking money. Black market and on the market. And
money, drugs, and sex run this world. Money, drugs, and sex run this world.
Yeah. Point blank period.
You know what I'm saying?
You believe anything else, you crazy.
Yeah. That's what run the world. Right. That's why a lot of people get crossed up out here today because money, sex, and what else?
You know them drugs.
The drugs.
The high life. The high life.
The drug. So many people are on ice, fentanyl. You got all this crazy stuff they mixing.
Not for playing Russian roulette.
Russian roulette with their life, with drugs. And
no, they're taking something.
And they're taking their mind. It's taking their mind to another place. Because keep in mind, the devil running loose. He's loose right now. The devil running loose. And once you get around amongst that negative vibe, or what we talking about earlier, negative vibe.
That's another thing. You jump on the drugs. The drugs ain't even drugs no more. Nothing's authentic. Everything's being stretched to the max to make more money. It's being cut with something cheaper to make it cheaper for the profit to be better. And motherfuckers falling for the overdose, playing Russian roulette with their life.
Yeah.
And because you got millions of motherfuckers that'll try anything.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. Then you got another million motherfuckers that'll know what's going on and still play Russian roulette with their life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, this shit is weird, weird people in the world. Like, how the fuck I'm going to take something knowing it might kill me? Like, that shit is kind of...
look what Flash said. Flash said the gun...
Got all the money.
And the funeral home...
Got all the money.
You're right. The funeral home get all the money because they selling all these guns on the street. They get it any way they want to get it. They let anybody get a gun. So what that means? That's a high risk of people getting murdered and killed.
Flash.
You know what I'm saying? They get murdered and killed. So Flash, I feel you on that. What's that, Robert? Don't forget about the funeral home getting.
Oh, he already.
Funeral home getting rich, man. There. Shoot, I wish I owned one.
Yeah.
Shoot, funeral home getting rich. You know how much a casket costs?
Every funeral gonna cost you about what? $5 or better.
Yeah, $5 or better. It's all time.
They get put in a box.
Yeah, in a box. So and you look at the Memphis murder rate. I think some of the funeral homes in Memphis are some of the biggest in the world because Memphis is number one in murder rate.
That's crazy too.
Actually, man, I went to Cocaine Wayne funeral this past Saturday, right? Rest of Cocaine Wayne, but he had a very nice funeral. The funeral home was nice.
That's crazy.
They had projector screens and everything. It was real nice.
Yeah, we gotta do. Yeah, I know it.
It really was.
Shout out to Cocaine Wayne and family,
man. Yeah. Shout out to Taylor Wheat, Tim Taylor, the whole family, Nelly, Tonio. My prayers are still with you guys, man. And we're gonna lift Cocaine Wayne up always, man. So rest up Cocaine Wayne, man.
Yeah, sure. But then
the card at $5K.
Yeah.
Like $10K or better to
I said $5K.
What you said? All it's $10K or better.
Boom.
You believe that?
You see how many angles it is? There's so many angles to this shit. The life is crazy.
Yeah. It is, man.
Sure is. Flat. Yeah, it's true. That's the truest shit. He beat you to it. Like I said, you Big Rob.
Hey.
Man, you just think about it, man. They like all that boiled down to look. Check how shit is. Funeral, gun, funerals, jail. Think about it. Think about it now.
Yeah.
Think about it. Guns, funerals, jail. Think about it. Guns, funerals, jails. Think about it now. Think about those three things.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, it is, man. It is crazy, man. Y'all just stay positive out there, man.
Yeah, bro. That's what I said. It costs you damn fine just to get put in a box. I'm just talking about for just, make sure you get put in the ground. I ain't talking about nothing nice. I ain't said nice. I said fine to get put in a box.
And and I think us as people, we just gotta start being, you hate to think about death.
Yeah, you hate
when you're thinking about it, but we gotta get ourselves.
Like that's something I ain't never been scared of.
Right.
Now that's one, like I said this on this podcast. What's the Word Street podcast? Now that's something I am not scared of. I'm more scared of other people's. If that makes sense to anybody. Mm-hmm. I'm not scared of it, but I'm more scared of the people around me that I love now. Right. Yeah. I want to say that. That's something I ain't scared of now. That's why I live like I live, try to do halfway right. You know what I mean? Because I'm more worried about y'all than I am myself, really.
Right.
For real.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, man. It's just, man, we just gotta.
That shit gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna happen. A lot of stuff gonna happen.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff gonna happen, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's man, it's stuff going on all across the world, man. You look on social media, somebody always in something like I looked at on social media today and seen that guy that got pulled up by the cops.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
It's stuff happening all around the world, man.
Yeah, But we just think about it like this.
Bluetooth connected.
Think about it like this. What I just said about the death, the way, especially in families, the way we can mourn. Look how we mourn over people that we don't even know. Yeah. Look how we mourn. People mourn over people. We can mourn over people just by knowing them, as for following them or just seeing them on the TV. Not even personally knowing them for music or just any other thing. And then far from that, it could be a total stranger. You're gonna feel, an average person gonna feel some type of way.
Right.
So it seems like it's when it comes to the black community, like the domino effect. It's no love, never thought about. I ain't never thought about I can make your family. Like, when does it stop that kind of making your family feel this way and you making my family feel this way, back and forth.
Right.
You got a family, I got a family.
Right. So
how does it, it got to end somewhere, you know what I mean? Yeah. This man, every person has a family, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's either gonna be it's either gonna stop or it's gonna be a repercussion. And that's what it is. So how do you stop the repercussions? I don't know. Really. You can't stop everything.
No.
But how can you work on it? It's still gonna come from the leadership around it, the people around them too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to that too.
Yeah. And that's the scenario in any case, but any situation. If you're a leader, you gotta show great leadership. You gotta stand on what's right.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. That's the only way I know, man. Try to stand on something right, man. But
that's all I know. That's all I'm gonna be. That's all I ain't perfect, At the same time, man, everything I bet it can be resolved. We can resolve that, we ain't gotta make nobody family, we ain't gotta. We can talk like me. It ain't. I don't. Me personally, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like I said, you never know what the next person got going. I think that's why that issue comes in there. You just never know.
Right.
You just never know.
No, you don't. You never know. That's why we gotta stay prayed up, man. And always treat people like you always want to be treated, because it's people you meet out here and they'll have a certain look on their face or treat you in the kind of way. You like, man, why they do this to me? I speak to people, like, just say if you working with somebody at work, and you normally see somebody, they don't speak, and you speak to them, good morning, whoa, and they look at you crazy. You're like,
yeah,
it just make you think, man, because people like that, man, goes back to the man killing in Tybee.
Yeah, it's crazy.
boom. He might have felt some type of way because the doctor didn't show him much attention than the other one did.
We only like
You don't know.
you don't know.
We don't know. It could be in a situation like that
No, we don't know though.
or anything.
That's the thing.
Or he might have said something to the man that he didn't like.
Right.
We don't know.
Right. I know. We don't know. We didn't know he coming that motherfucker shoot. But it seemed like my assumption, my opinion, I think the doctor told him something he didn't like to do. Or if it was on the person, like I ain't even got the facts. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm not going, I haven't read on nothing.
Or just you think he just type of person to keep his pistol on him at all time and his pistol registered. And he just keep it on him. He walked into place and the doctor just told him some shit that he wasn't expecting to hear. And he just snapped out, boom.
Yeah.
Could have been that.
One assumption.
You know, one assumption.
It could be something totally different. Though.
Or it could have been an ongoing situation and this happened. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Another one.
Right.
We don't know.
That's what I be trying to tell people. You don't know.
We don't know. But I
right
get
now
what
we don't know.
It's gonna come out.
Yeah, we don't know right now.
You gonna
We
know
just
as soon
know-
as it's gonna come out.
We just know a real respected doctor did.
Yeah, that's all we know. But man, prayers to that man family, man, and everybody that
for sure.
was in that facility
Right. What?
and witnessed that, man. That's traumatizing to some people, man. Especially older, elderly people that was in there. That's been working in that clinic for so many years. They seen that.
Yeah, that ain't every day. Like I said, they didn't expect to go to work and that to happen. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And ain't nobody in that office or in that building expected to go to work. And that
stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on now.
Right. Exactly, man. Yeah, man, you now tuned in to What's the Word on the Street podcast, man. We've been live tonight, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate everybody, man. Make sure you share, like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, What's the Word on the Street podcast. We're here 7:30 to 8:30, Monday through Wednesday, man. We're going to implement some more new stuff on What's the Word on the Street podcast. We'll be back Monday. Right back at you, man.
Sure.
Hopefully we'll have a special guest, man. But, man, we appreciate everybody that's tuning in and locked in and supporting. What my man say? Ain't no stop sign in the streets. No more music promoting killing each other. All these shows. Yeah. You right?
I'm saying everything right there. What I'm saying, everything right there accessible. They looking at everything.
They're looking at everything.
So how do you want? Oh, I hear the public. We going to be doing sermons and get them all in these gyms and all that, teach them all these parts. But they still got this phone right here.
Yeah.
Every break they looking at their phone. They might see a motherfucker get his head checked out, get a motherfucker shot many times, doing this, doing that. But then we turn around, we kind of drag them from this. What they seeing every goddamn time they pick up the phone now. Every time they turn on the TV, so to speak. Like, it's worse.
Yeah, it is.
That's tug of war.
Tug of war. Yeah. It is. You're right about that. Right about that, man. Look, man, stay positive, stay away from negative people, man. And watch your surroundings, man.
Sure.
That was our topic, man. On today, man. What's the Word on the Street podcast. We got to get out of here. I'm your host, Chris Brownhart, co-host.
Bull, Blue Cheese Enterprise, BCE.
Shout out to our program director, man, Trail 901, man, in the joint, man. Shout out to Trail, man. Doing a great job.
Shout out to your CBD store, 3315 Hatchcraft Road. I'm telling y'all, come fuck with these folks, man.
Man.
One time, I bet you come back.
Yeah.
I bet you come back.
We'll be back on Monday of next week, man. Keep it locked. What's the Word on the Street podcast? We out, man. Sign out.
On the street, that little nigga keep word on the street. Yeah, I heard he kick that heat. Word on the street, yeah, I heard he play for keeps.